Hi guys, this is Devnath from Officers IAS Academy and you're watching our new series. If they can, you can too. Civil service preparation is no mean joke, right? It tests you both physically and mentally. There are many challenges and hurdles to be faced and surmounted. On some days, you find yourself at the positive end of the spectrum. You brim with positivity. You think of your name appearing in the final list. You picturize your family and friends feeding you sweets, of journalists queuing up in front of your houses, of LBSNA, Mussoorie, the horse ride, the Himalayan trek, and even how your desk would look like when you sit as an administrator. On some days, but it is really difficult. You face the plumbing depths of self-doubt, the horrid heights of various fears, the fear of failure mainly, and you traverse through dense, deep forests, lone forests of inconfidence, bearing great weight of expectations, mainly yourselves. It is during these times that some of us generally want to give up on our dreams. We want to quit what we hold very dear to our lives, to serve this country, to become an administrator. In this series, the agenda of this series is to encourage you, to motivate you, and reassure you that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. In this series, I'll be sharing with you stories of people of immense grit, determination, and character who've surmounted many challenges to achieve what they've achieved, to become administrators of this country. In today's episode, I'll be sharing with you the story of Miss Ummul Kher. Ummul Kher is originally from Rajasthan. When she was 5 years old, their family moved to Delhi. Her father was a roadside vendor and they had to live in a slum near the Hazrat Nizamuddin Dargah. As always it is with financially troubled families, getting one squared meal a day was really difficult. But her education kept going on with the aid of government aided institutions. And she was happy that way, that at least she could get education. She has this rare bone disease, of the fragile bone disease, which also proved as a great challenge to her. She's had in her life till now 18 fractures and 7 surgeries. That's a huge number, right? So things were going as they were, and Ummul Kher was 14. She was about to enter her 8th grade, and suddenly her family decided that she had enough of studies, but she wanted to pursue education. When she expressed her desire to her family, she was abused. Her intentions were questioned, and she had no other go but to leave her own house to pursue education. In Ummul Kher's own words, she says, this decision of leaving her house to pursue education was more tougher than cracking the civil service examination. So there Ummul Kher was at 14 years. She moved to a slum called Jughi Jopri in Trilokpuri in Delhi. There she had a house of her own. Her education was of course sponsored by a charitable trust, but she had to fend for herself to keep her daily life going, and this she did by taking tuitions to people around that area, to students, to children who were the children of rickshaw pullers, ironsmiths, and daily wage laborers. The maximum that she could get from each student was not more than 100, 50 to 100 was the range, but she couldn't expect more from these underprivileged children. So she had to increase the volume of tuitions that she took. She took tuitions from 5 to 7, from 7 to 9, and from 9 to 11. 3 batches of 2 hours a day, and that was quite taxing, but still she did pursue her education. In her 12th grade, all by living alone, Ummul Kher scored 91%, and after that she wanted to pursue her graduation. She did that from a private college in Delhi, affiliated to the Delhi University. Things went on as they were, and the tuitions also kept going on. After her graduation, she still wanted to pursue education. She had that academic fire within her burning, and she wanted to take up international studies. She chose JNU as her college, and she cracked the JNU entrance test also. And there within, her journey continued. In 2012, Ummul Kher had a terrible accident which had her confined in a wheelchair for almost a year. But even that didn't bother her. She kept continuing her studies, and her ultimate aim was to become an IAS officer. And so in 2016, Ummul Kher, with all the challenges that she was facing till that time, took the exam. She cleared it in the first attempt. She secured All India rank 420. As I recount this story, I remember my favorite poet's one of his couplets, Thiruvalluvar. He says, Devattal agadu eninum muyarchi than meivarutha kooli tharum. Even if all the gods give up on you, the effort, the hard work that you put by squeezing your body, by crushing your soul, will definitely pay its dividends. If Ummul Kher can, you can too. Always remember, it is never the question of if, it is always the question of when. If they can, you can too. All the best.